Oh, g'day everyone. Welcome to the Rob's Roundup for March. And March in Southland is Heritage Month, so I'm coming to you live from the Thornbury Vintage Tractor Club and Heritage Centre. I was lucky enough to be here a few weeks ago for the opening of this rural heritage part, and I can't say I was surprised by it because Southlanders know how to punch above their weight, but so impressed. It is so cool in here. Highly recommend you come and have a look, especially on a good Southland autumn day like today where the weather's pretty awful outside. You can come in here and you'll be blown away. It's amazing. So there's a lot of heritage things to see and do around Southland, and good to do on these colder, wet days as well. But yeah, highly recommend coming here to Thornbury and having a look at this awesome setup here. Got a council meeting on Wednesday, must be the 9th of March. I've probably got that date wrong. Lightish agenda, but quite a few important things to talk about. So starting off, we've got a person over on Stewart Island that they bought a piece of land that was adjoined on to another piece of land. So when you've got two properties side by side, you get you get charged less rates on that second piece of land. So obviously new owners come in and the rates have gone up quite a bit, and he's challenging that decision that was made by staff. So council's the place to do that. So he's going to come and speak to that, and then there's a report about that on the agenda. We've got my mayor's report, which just goes through everything that I've been up to over the last couple of months, and a really cool part of that is having some of our board chairs come in. So we've got Adlasa, Fiordland and Wallace Takatimu. So they're going to come in and give us a bit of an update on what's happening in their community boards in their area, and we could have a bit of a discussion with them. So I always love that part. We've got Great South coming in to talk about the Mayor's Task Force for Jobs. So this is an initiative that's been running up and down the country. There's about 30 councils doing it at the moment. Fantastic way to get our young people into work that aren't currently employed. So it's from the age of 16 to 25, 24. And it looks at people, it helps people out, get them into work, supports them, provides that sort of pastoral care, links up people with employers, and actually sort of helps get people into work. So if you know of anyone that's in that stage, make sure you look it up on the web and talk to Great South, and we can certainly help them out. It's a really good initiative. It's helped, I think, 1,700 people in the last year, and the return on that, they measured the social return in 2020, and for every dollar invested, it brought in $5.35. So that's a pretty good initiative if you ask me. I've got the financial report for the month ending 31st of January, so a couple of months back, but that just goes through the state of play where we're at financially. An interesting one is the Over Island Wharf. So this has been an ongoing saga, for want of a better word, over the last wee while. You would have, if you've seen it in the media last year, we'd looked at putting it into a new location. So the existing wharf in Post Office Bay is in sort of disrepair and no longer fit for purpose. So we looked at putting a new one into the neighbouring bay at Bathing Bay, which goes onto dock land, and then that needed another 300 to 400 metres of track built to join up with the existing track. So that was starting to get quite costly, and we're sort of looking at who would build and maintain the track and the likes. And the Hunter family, who own a part of Over Island, so the Over Island is owned by Doc and the Hunter family, there's no other owners of the land on there, have approached us a few weeks ago and said that they'd be interested in taking on the wharf and still allowing the commercial users and obviously the public as well to access. So that's gone through to the community board, which is really important, and they've discussed that and had a public meeting, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and they've supported the proposal going forward. So now it's come through to council for us to have a chat about it and see what we think. The next item is the water services update. As you'll know, Three Waters has gone through multiple iterations. I call it the goalposts that keep shifting, and it's been a massive challenge for us over the last 6 years and still continues to be. So it's gone from Three Waters to affordable waters to local waters done well, and yeah, so it's obviously the team are looking at how to react to the continual change in those goalposts from Wellington. But yeah, we're working very hard to try and come up with something that's going to work well for our ratepayers, which is you. We've also got Bobby Brown coming in from Great South to give us an update on the Beyond 25 report. So you may have been aware of that report that was commissioned probably about nearly 2 years ago now, 18 months ago. So that's the regional long-term plan, and it's a fantastic report. And it's not just a report because it's actually getting worked on and actions are coming out of it. So Bobby's going to give us an update on that. So yeah, she'll be a pretty full day and it'll be a fun day, and I'm looking forward to it. And feel free to come along and watch online on YouTube. And yeah, make sure you come out to all of our great museums around Southland. We've got them all over the place, east, west, north, south. And definitely come out to Thornbury here to this one. It'll blow you away. Thanks very much. Have a great day. See ya.